Late summer always flies by so quickly at our country house. We enjoy the warm days and there is always something to do. The grass wasn't growing that fast this time because there had been quite a big drought in July and early August, but still, from time to time it needed to be mowed. And we were picking various fruits all the time. There is always something growing this time of the year. You can just go into the garden and have a snack in every corner. I was enjoying grapes from our little vineyard. This year they tasted somehow better than I remembered. Some of them even grow wildly in the garden and are still very delicious. It's always very exciting when our new shrubs start bearing fruits, and when there is variety, all the different colors, smells and flavors. And as if our garden wasn't enough, we also picked a lot of forest blackberries. There were so many of them. My sister Monica came for a visit and she was helping us. It's great to be able to go into the forest and come with a full basket of berries, just like that. We've been harvesting quite a lot of berries lately. This is just an example. So here we have blackberries. These ones are a hybrid between rowan berries and chokeberries or aronia berries. So that's interesting. And here we have goji berries. But these ones are not very tasty. We add them to our oatmeal and it has to be very with chocolate and sweet or something, so they get lost in the oatmeal because otherwise the taste is not the best.
It's very bitter.
Yeah, but there is also a lot of sweetness there, but also a lot of bitterness. It's a weird combination. So it looks pretty. I like the colors.
Yeah. This year our begonias are growing like crazy. I still can't believe how many flowers there are, how many blossoms. It's completely full. I can't even water them properly because there is no way to reach the pot. And you need to water them basically every day because they are so big and they have so many leaves.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah. I still don't know what happened. Because last year they just had a few blossoms or a few flowers. And this year it's like 10 times bigger.
Yeah, they are wild.
Yeah.
And different colors and everything. It's very pretty.
Yeah, these are the backups, but I didn't need to use them at the end. So there are more colors here, and there are more on the other window under above Monica.
Monica is here. Hello.
So a lot of flowers this year.
Here we have a few fallen flowers, fallen begonias, and I wanted to show you that they are edible, and the taste is quite interesting. It's quite sour, because usually flowers are quite bland, the taste. But this one, wow, it's almost like a lemon. It's very sour, so it adds quite a lot of taste when you add it somewhere.
Which is cool, so we don't have to buy lemons.
Yeah, now we have a great harvest of begonias. Thanks to Tommy, they want to jump out of the pot because they are so big. So we can use a few flowers here and there. Guys, there is a mushroom at the edge of a nearby forest, and I want it. We were on a walk with Tommy yesterday, and we saw it, but we didn't want to carry it all the way on our walk. So I was like, let's keep it there, and I will return tomorrow, which is now, and I will get it. So hopefully I remember the location. There is not much movement in the area, no many people, so no one should have taken it, and I'm hoping it's waiting for me there. It's been quite wet recently and it's still warm. We are now in the middle of September, but it's still warm and mushrooms should like this. But so far we haven't seen many of the good kinds, I mean. We have seen quite a lot of them we don't know, or those which are not edible. So this one is quite precious now because it's edible and it's delicious. This kind I really like, so wish me luck, guys, that it's there. I'm getting close to the spot where it was yesterday, so hopefully... Yes, I see it, it's still there. It's here, under this big tree, but guys, there are hornets flying there. They have a nest there probably. Oh my god. So I don't know now. I'm quite afraid of the hornets, and there are also wild roses everywhere, so it's hard to get there. I don't know if this is worth it, but I still want the mushroom. Oh my god, I should be brave enough, and hopefully the hornets are friendly. Guys, wish me luck, I'm going. Guys, I got it! Yay! So it's a parasol mushroom, apparently in English, and it was a success. I was quite afraid of the hornets, but they are supposed to be not very aggressive. So I survived. There were also nettles, the plants that burn you when you touch them, so I'm a little bit burned. But I got the mushroom, so I'm really happy, and I'm going to have it for lunch. Tommy doesn't like mushrooms very much. Like, he doesn't mind them, but this is just for me. I don't know if it was really worth it, because it's partially eaten by slugs or something, but only partially. So the bigger part is for me. There is also a lot of arugula in our garden, and I love it. So I'm going to use arugula as well. So let's go prepare a lunch from all these fresh ingredients. And my lunch is ready. It was so easy. Yum, it's so good. Guys, I recommend go find a parasol mushroom and make this because it's amazing. Wow. And I always love when we are using vegetables and fruits and everything from our garden or from the forest. It's such a great feeling. It makes me happy to eat stuff like this. I absolutely love the taste. It's like a fried salad or something. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, this is really a success. A victory for me. So of course this feeling needs to continue. And it is quite easy to achieve as there is so much to harvest in the garden. First potatoes are ready, so let's dig them out. Then there are carrots, and peppers, very many of them. There is also leek. This is a summer variety that grows a bit faster than the normal one. Wow, pretty.
Our first leek of the season.
Yay. Look, our zucchinis, so big.
Wow.
Yeah. A few yellow raspberries, and let's take a look in the city too. The harvest on our balcony is going on. There are blueberries getting ripe as we speak, but not all of them yet. But a few of them are ready, so let's pick them. Not the biggest harvest in the world of blueberries, but it's nice to have something on the balcony in the city as well. And it's quite rich here. We also have tomatoes, and they are getting ripe too. And yeah, plants are growing, so
Yay.
we like it. And these are what we call Canadian blueberries. We mentioned that many times already, but they are not as aromatic as our forest blueberries in the mountains here.
But they are bigger, and bigger is better.
That's what some people think, but not us. I'm trying to build a little herb garden here behind me. There was this unused pile of sand or fine gravel and stuff like that, overgrown with weeds. So I figured it could be a nice place for herbs because they like sandy soil. And yeah, this is work in progress. I am putting bricks here. It's not easy at some spots because there are roots of these weeds that were growing on the pile. So the soil is holding together quite well. And I have to dig and dig, but it's going. There is definitely progress. I've built quite a lot already, so I am happy. At first, I just planted a few herbs here on the pile a few weeks ago, and I was like, that's enough and maybe they will grow. But now I figured I can do something better with it. So I started building and it's looking good, I think. These are leftover bricks that have been lying here on the property since we bought it. So there is no use for them. And yeah, they are good for this. A lot of them are broken, so the shape is very irregular. I was looking for some of them that are like normal. I have to deal with the irregularities. But for this, is totally okay. I'm also using old roof tiles on this section because the garden is a bit higher here and I wanted a bit of variety, so I think it's nice. So roof tiles here. Ta-da! Looks like it's done. It will settle down over time, and I'm going to plant more herbs, of course, but I think I'm going to wait for spring because winter is slowly coming, so that wouldn't be the best time. But I'm really happy how this turned out. Yay! Look at my honeybee. He's going to plant a few shrubs, but what do you think about our new herb garden?
It looks amazing.
Yay!
It's a herb garden. And it looks like a little house. I like it.
Yay!
So we have another house on our property.
Totally, this is such a house.
I can't wait to see it all grow.
Yeah, me too. Look at our pretty sunflowers. They are amazing. Wow. And what do we have here?
We have more shrubs to plant. We are creating this little corner. It's kind of like a rectangle, not exactly, but the idea is that there will be shrubs all along the edges and then you will have an entrance this way.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! And then you are surrounded by shrubs everywhere, and we're thinking we will have an outdoor shower here with some lounge chairs where we will be able to relax, and like if you lie down in a couple of years you'll be hidden behind the shrubs.
Yeah. So we'll see when all of this is going to happen, maybe in a few years.
Yeah.
We are not in a rush, but the shrubs need to grow, so
Yeah, and today we are finishing the last side. So then after today it will be finished. So then we'll just wait.
yeah. There are so many roots. What's happening?
I don't think I'll be able to squeeze them through. So we'll probably lose them.
Or we need to cut through the pot somehow.
We tried that once, but it was quite complicated.
Okay.
Haha,
Ooh,
it survived.
so many roots.
And just the right size of a hole. You're an expert by now.
Yes, I was digging yesterday, guys. And quite a lot of holes. How many was that?
15.
Okay, 15 holes.
And the soil is very muddy because it stopped raining only like 1 or 2 hours ago, I think.
Yeah.
But
And our soil is very sticky,
yes, it is.
so it's not a very great soil.
No, it's not the good kind of soil that you want in your garden.
Mm-hmm.
Some shrubs or trees don't like it. Of course, you could put in a bought soil, better quality soil, but we have too many shrubs to do that, I think.
Yeah. That would be expensive just for soil. And in the meantime, look at these beautiful flowers everywhere. Yay! This one, the violet one, is very popular with bumblebees. They love it here, but not now, after it was raining. And sometimes there are hornets. They are hunting here for bees, so that's quite something. They don't like anything else, seems like. But they are waiting and looking for honeybees, flying around all the time. And hornets are supposed to be useful in the garden, but We have a feeling they only want to eat honeybees, so that's not the best. There should be some invasive Asian hornet, and that's very destructive because it kills a lot of honeybees. Hopefully these are not them. It shouldn't be them, but they still hunt honeybees, so wow. As always, we are planting almost when it's dark. The days are too short already, and Tommy has to work during the day, so just after work, right?
Yeah.
And look how foggy it is. It's getting foggy.
We're planting some flowers now, so I'm trying to find a suitable spot somewhere. It's hard to remember where we planted already.
Yeah, that would be too bad if I dug out the previous flowers. Because not all of them are visible now. Some are resting in the soil and will come out in spring.
Exactly. But we can put it somewhere here, the small ones, the small shrubs.
Okay. It's so foggy. Like, not really, but it's getting foggy. This is an interesting evening.
And it's getting dark.
And it's getting dark, of course. So it's hard to plant. Planting until it's completely dark seems to be our thing. If only the days were longer. But we managed to plant everything we wanted that day. Hopefully all the future flowers will attract as many admirers as the ones we already have. These pretty pink ones are autumn crocuses. So by the looks of it, autumn was very close at this point in time. We'll see how the story continues. Give us a like if you liked our video, and see you guys next time. Bye!